Guten Tag, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Friday morning. My name is Bruce Dickey.
Beautiful Friday morning.
It is, well, it's a little rainy.
Yeah, beautiful Friday morning.
Did you get out in the fog the last couple of days in the mornings and been driving around in the fog?
Not too early. Dropping my girls off at school. I don't have to worry about the city fog or the town fog. I wasn't out in the country anywhere.
Well, that's good. Driving home Tuesday night it was better last night, just rain. Driving home Tuesday night from Two Topless was tremendously unpleasant.
Slow driving?
It was, well, no, that's the bad thing. It was not particularly slow because I was driving, but everybody else was going slow, so I didn't have to pass. There weren't too many people on the streets. It was safe.
That you saw.
I didn't see a soul.
Exactly. That was the issue.
That's right. Hey, welcome, folks, to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It is our Take the Points edition. Today, Lucas Vaughan is here. I had Brian Turner on there, too. I forgot to take his name off.
Nah, he's not here.
He backed out later.
Silent partner.
Silent partner, that's right. We are going to talk about all kinds of different sport action going on this past weekend, coming up this future weekend. We've got all kinds of fun stuff to talk about. Am I disheveled here? Am I okay?
No, you're all right. You got the collar down and everything. You're looking good.
All right. Well, I just brand new Jack.
I might have to rub it like through the show. Just reach over.
Oh yeah, that is sharp. How do you like the new velvet jacket? I am so proud. I couldn't be any more proud. This is Friday, January 13th on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. What is going on in and around the area? I'll tell you right now. There's not much going on today on this Friday afternoon and evening. Plenty going on over the course of the weekend, however. Bingo and popcorn today. That's going to be at the Florida Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They're going to they'll probably be some folks yelling and having some fun and making some big bucks or doing whatever they're going to do with the bingo prizes. Again, that's at Florida Rehab and Healthcare Center. Taking a look at tomorrow, quite a few other things going on. The Fairfield Public Golf Course, not-for-profit, volunteers will conduct their first in a series of winter pork burger cookouts, and you always love to have the first pork burger cookout of the year. When's the last time that, Lucas, you had a pork burger?
That I bought, it's been a while, but we buy them and cook our own. So,
well, you don't go out and help out the society and the world at large by donating?
I typically, it's not for any other reason than I'm poor.
Well, I can understand that.
So no, I don't typically buy pork burgers in town.
There's two things. You're poor and you're a horrible human being.
Yeah, that's it. Mainly the second one.
That's right. But pork burger sale for the Fairfield Golf Course is this Saturday at the Wayne County Courthouse. They'll have drive-through service along. That's going to be at around 10 o'clock in the morning. They'll have pork burgers for $3, pork chops for $4, drinks for $1, and the bad deal is, I can also remember when pork burgers were $1.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It honestly doesn't even seem like it's that long ago. They really made a precipitous jump in the last handful of years.
It's the pork burger market has just gone crazy.
Well, Fairfield knows. Fairfield knows. They're like, man, they're going to buy it.
They're going to buy them. We're going to sell out.
Yeah.
The plan,
just bump the price up.
Barring rain, snow, or sleet.
And even then, they're going to sell.
That's exactly right. What else going on? On Saturday, the 4th annual Bags Tournament at the Salem Community Activity Center. That'll start at 11 o'clock. Registration starts at 10 o'clock. It'll be, again, as I said, at the Salem Community Activity Center, just a block south or so of the Salem High School. Easy to find. Tournament starts at 11. If you want some information, you can give them a call at 618-548-6261. Here in Florida, the VFW Post number 3999 is going to celebrate their 75th anniversary. How about that? And they'll have food served at noon with a presentation, and then Salt Rock Jones going to play at 8 o'clock Saturday night. That ought to be an outstanding time. Go up there and help out your friends from the VFW. Also, a breakfast fundraiser on Saturday at the Evergreen Christian Church in Salem. The proceeds will benefit their Mexico trip taking place in 2020. Also on Saturday in Salem, at the Brian Bennett Library, Legos at the library. All children are invited to the Brian Bennett Library for an hour of building with Legos. Children may bring their own blocks and creations to showcase. The library has a collection of blocks, if you don't have your own, to share during the hour of building fun, although creations with the library collection do remain at the library, so you can't take those home. However, children of all ages and their favorite adults are welcome to drop in from 9 to 11, from 11 to noon on Saturday the 18th. No library card needed, no registration fee is required. If you have any questions, give them a call at the library circulation desk. That's 548-3006. Also on Saturday in Centralia, they're going to have a memorial benefit for Robbie Jolliffe. He lost his battle with stage 4 metastatic colon cancer in November. The benefit proceeds will cover funeral costs as well as make investments for his 5 children's future needs and custodial accounts. He was only age 33. Benefit will be from noon to 5 p.m. at the Moose Lodge there in Centralia. Pulled pork, nachos, along with hot dogs and chips and soda. Plenty of food. Also a Chinese auction and other various raffles and live entertainment. Ought to be a good time. Also games and bracelet making station. So there you go. Bring the kids, have some fun. Finally, in DuBois. Do you know where DuBois is? This at the DuBois is down by
south, isn't it?
Isn't it south of southwest of Mount Vernon?
Probably you're in that area.
Yeah, near Tamaroa.
I'm going to have to go with yes.
I'm thinking it's near Tamaroa, but I'm trying to remember it. I've been there, but some of those.
You probably drove through.
I don't know. Actually, I've been there. I've been to this. The KC Hall in DuBois. I saw. You know what I saw at the Knights of Columbus Hall in DuBois?
I do not.
Lance Miller.
No, all right.
Lance Miller sang.
It's off 51.
Near Tamaroa, right? Just north of Tamaroa, I think, or south of Tamaroa.
I don't know where Tamaroa's out, but it's just outside of. Take Mount Vernon to 15, and then south of
Ashley.
51.
Yeah.
Yep, south of Ashley, right there.
There you go. Can't miss it. But yeah, the big old snowball dance. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the door. You might still be able to get advance tickets. Pre-K and under are free. Price includes hors d'oeuvres, draft beer included in that price.
For my pre-K child?
If you keep an eye on him or her, I suppose. You have several pre-K children.
My pre-K children have better taste than that. Right?
Yeah, they want cocktails.
With the good stuff.
They want cocktails. There you go. Draft beer will be the soda purchase of tickets include a chance to win cash. You need not be present to win, and music will be by one night stand, a live as well as a silent auction down in DuBois. That ought to be a pretty good time. This is, and I couldn't get the pictures to work for some reason today. I don't understand why. This is National Hot Buttered Rum Day.
I don't know what that is.
Hot buttered rum is what the colonists used to drink back in the 1700s.
Was there butter in it?
Yes. The hot, depending on where you are in this January day, it may be warm, chilly, cold, or frigid. And enjoying hot buttered rum drink would sure be a good way to warm up if you're one of the latter, if you're in the cold. A mixed drink containing rum, butter, hot water, or cider, sweetener, and spices, typically cinnamon or nutmeg and cloves. Hot buttered rum is especially favored during the fall and winter months and is sometimes associated with the holiday season.
Oh, okay. I've not had that.
You've never had hot buttered rum? I've had hot buttered rum, and it needs ice.
It needs ice?
Yeah, hot buttered rum is
what happens with the butter when you add the ice, though?
it really congeals.
So you just like fork it?
It congeals and makes it a tremendously unpleasant event, the whole thing around.
I don't know about that.
More importantly, and I'm going to ask you questions about this. January 17th is National Bootleggers Day.
Okay. National
Bootleggers Day. It recognizes an era when bootleggers became legendary. It is Al Capone's birthday. I'm not planning on celebrating Al Capone's birthday, but it is Al Capone's
notorious criminal and killer.
Notorious bootlegger.
Among other things.
Among a murderer and all kinds of things, and only convicted for tax cheat.
Racketeer.
Tax fraud.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, tax fraud. My question to you, have you ever dealt with a bootlegger in a business transaction?
No.
Or are you too young for
Now, I like bartering, but I don't believe that's considered a bootlegger.
It's not bootlegging.
So, no, I have not.
I am young enough, I am old enough that, you don't have bootleggers anymore.
No.
Especially since, there's no, back in the day when Fairfield was a dry county, there were the occasional bootleggers. And now granted, Fairfield and Wayne County turned wet when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
But there were still bootleggers around until I was about 25 or so. And what the bootleggers were for Sunday beer or...
they go buy it, stockpile it, and you'd have to go buy and get it from them.
That's exactly right. One's so inclined would buy beer from the bootlegger, and I must admit, in my much, much younger days, I did...
The bootlegger got visited.
I did visit the bootlegger. It was...
wasn't you, right?
No. Red. It was Red.
Oh, Red.
Red Ferris. Yeah. He's no longer with us. I think I can say his name, and hopefully his family won't sue.
Slander.
No, those were the days of the bootleggers. What do you want to see on television tonight? Well, I tell you what you can find tonight. It is Wabash Catch TV. We've got a boys' high school basketball. We'll be up in Teutopolis. St. Joe Ogden, the Spartans, will be in town taking on the T-Town Wooden Shoes. Of course, St. Joe Ogden, they won the state tournament about 3 years ago. That'll be at 6:15 tonight. Not much action in NHL. A little NBA doubleheader on ESPN. Chicago Bulls at Philadelphia 76ers. Portland Trailblazers at the Dallas Mavericks.
Mavericks getting a lot of play this year.
Getting a lot of television.
They're getting a lot of TV time.
And the Dayton Flyers are at St. Louis tonight at 6 o'clock on ESPN2. Dayton now ranked number 11 in the country. They are playing very well. Plus, the Wisconsin Badgers
will be Big Ten action.
Yeah, Big Ten doubleheader. The Wisconsin I still don't understand why Big Ten's playing on Friday nights. Makes no sense. The Badgers at Michigan State, that's at 6 o'clock on Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. That'll be followed up by the Wolverines at the Iowa Hawkeyes, Michigan at Iowa, Fox Sports 1 at 8.
Is Michigan State not ranked?
I don't think I got the ranking.
Okay, I was about to say that. No, I know they got beat by Purdue by 30,
16th, though.
But
they're 15th or 16th. Right. They're the highest ranked Big Ten team, and they are out of the top 15.
Okay.
Because the Big Ten just keeps beating the tar out of each other.
They do. Except for Illinois. Illinois just beating everybody.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Number 24.
Yeah.
Absolutely number 24.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, too. That might come up. I don't know for sure if it will or not, but that might come up.
In other words, it's going to come up. Stick around. It's going to come up.
The Illini are ranked. That might come up. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey back after this.
Morton Building's annual sales event, Building Value Days, is going on now. If you're dreaming of a home and garage, farm storage building, insulated workshop, or even a horse barn or commercial facility, take advantage of discounted pricing on new buildings through February 29th. The quality of our materials, craftsmanship, and industry-leading warranty will ensure your satisfaction for generations to come. So don't delay. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com and learn how you can build for less during Building Value Days.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
I guess I can.
What? Are we going
to
stay on that most of the time?
I've already got hot mics too. I forgot to.
Hot mics.
Hot mics. Welcome, folks. I hit the wrong button. Turned on the microphone.
Setting me up for failure.
I don't want. Yeah, if you fail, I fail. We don't want to fail. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. What'd you do on Monday night this week?
Nothing. I laid around the house, watched my kids. Nothing was really on TV.
That's fun. That's nice.
Now, I did all that, but I also watched a certain ball game.
You watched the football game.
I did. It was a good game.
It was a good football game. Very enjoyable. LSU, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
15-0. Beat obviously everybody. But if you go back and look, they beat
five out of the top
8 teams in the final rankings.
4 out of the top 5.
Yeah, It's hard not to put this team as one of the greatest college football teams
the bad deal is the only one we're missing out on, and you or I would have felt this way the same way. No matter who won that Ohio State Clemson game. You'd have liked to see LSU play the other one too.
Sure, absolutely.
Because they played everybody else.
Yeah. That would have been good to see. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe LSU play Ohio State.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Unsanctioned game. That would be nice.
They'd have to play with a sophomore quarterback without their offensive coordinator.
That'd be a lot of people going.
John Jefferson's gone, or what's his name, the Jefferson kid. All right, the fun of that game was just immeasurable. It's such a good time. National College Football Championship, just outstanding. And the only bad part is that it's the end of the college football season. But we did get some pictures. I did steal some pictures off the internet.
You weren't there?
No.
The Wabash didn't send you down to cover?
No, I was in Salem for a girls' basketball game. I got home in time to watch the final quarter. Oh. But I did watch.
That was a long game.
I did watch the whole. Actually, I'll tell you what I did. I got home about halfway through the third quarter, or 2/3 of the way through the third quarter. I started to rewind it and ran through the whole game. Caught up by about 10 minutes to go in the game.
Wow, nice. That worked out well.
It worked out very well. So the thing is, lots of officials. The Pac-12 officials had an okay game, but. The folks, the commentators, a lot of the commentators that you and I listened to had a little beef with a few things because the sharps, for want of a better term, the folks who with a lot of money were on Clemson and the public was on LSU.
It had a big divide.
A huge divide. The money in Vegas and overseas altogether was about 75% on LSU and 25% on Clemson. However, if you listened to any of the experts, so-called experts, and 70, 80, 90% of them were picking Clemson and betting Clemson. Betting hard on Clemson. Clemson ended up at 5.5 points as a dog, or 6.
Well, it ended up. I got it at 4 game time.
Did you? Really?
I got it at 4 game time.
So it moved all the way down to 4.
Yep, I got LSU -4.
Wow.
So that money did come in.
I got on December 31st, 2 weeks before
4.5, right?
I got 5.5.
Okay. And then
forward.
it moved up to 6. Did it? I don't even know that I ever saw 6.5 even.
No, I don't know.
And then it got all the way down to 4 is where I got it at.
Yeah. So Clemson's cruising along, right? They up 17 to 7, having a good time, and then this thing happened.
Yeah, a little hand out of bounds with no review. And then LSU's credit, they got on the ball quick to keep that from in review.
They snapped the ball in a hurry, and people were beefing. They were beefing. Why was there no review? Why was there no review? Hey. If you snap the ball in a hurry, you don't give them time to stop the clock. And LSU got up there, they snapped the ball, ran a great play.
Like LSU
the next
always
play
does.
was like a 15-yard gain.
LSU runs a fast-paced offense the way it is.
Right.
A lot of times they get to the line, they look over, they get their play. Well, this time they got to the line, they didn't look over, get the play, they went.
They went.
So,
yeah, that was about a 15. Well, I can tell you because I'm hitting the 30-second button on the remote every time, and half the time I'd miss a play, and half the time Joe Burrow's still looking over to the sideline whenever the 30 seconds ends after the play. So anyway, that happened. That ticked off a lot of people, and then in the third quarter, LSU has scored. They've already taken the 11-point lead going into the third quarter. Clemson comes out. Scores a touchdown, cuts it to 8, and then their best linebacker gets kicked out. What do you think of? Here is Skarsky. Is Skarsky right or Slarsky?
Yeah, something
Skalski.
Bronco related.
Skalski.
But they explained it on TV. They said it doesn't matter if they hit him in the ankle, the head, the solar plexus. Once he lowers his head to the crown of his helmet, that creates a spear. A spear. By the law, by the rule, I don't like it, but yes, it's what it was.
That's him dropping his helmet into his chest right there. And now, granted, there wasn't a lot of helmet-to-helmet contact, maybe a little bit, if any, but not very much. But Skalski gets tossed for that. And hullabaloo breaks loose. Folks were just thinking, he got Joel Klatt, the big Fox guy, who's worst rule in the history. The thing you forget about, and I played football. You played some football, a little bit of football. Yeah. The thing you forget about whenever you're talking about, that kid getting tossed for that spear, you forget about the guys who didn't get tossed for the spear, who got hurt whenever they did that. There's a reason that rule's in there.
To put that in effect.
And you remember, I was trying to remember the Pittsburgh linebacker's name. Outstanding linebacker 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Blades or something like that.
I can't think of what it is either, but he was disabled,
he did the same
paralyzed, and now he is walking.
Yes, but he's disabled, and he basically did the same thing. He went helmet straight in on somebody.
Yep.
And Nick Bonacone's kid did that. Mark Bonacone, and I mean, I can name off. That's the worst part about it. I can name off half a dozen guys.
They're trying to protect the guy hitting and the guy being hit.
That's right.
Both.
That's right.
By not leading with the crown of your helmet.
That's right.
Like that.
Can't, if you lead with the crown of your helmet, there's a reason there's a targeting penalty, and the reason you're ejected. Now, granted, 15 yards, that's a pretty good penalty. Ejection, that's a big penalty. That's a huge penalty, especially since it's the second best linebacker.
Yeah.
But you've got to stop it from happening. It's a safety issue.
Well, the kids got to learn, and the coaches got to teach that you cannot tackle people with your head down like that, and to change that. And
kids got to learn. From then on, it was LSU. Katie bar the door. They for the rest of that quarter. About 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they said, "All right, we're done."
They slowed the game down.
We're done. You're done.
Clock, still drove the ball.
It was a methodical.
Yeah, it was.
It was a methodical demonstration of football, and it was outstanding.
Joe Burrow proved why he should be the number one pick in the draft this year. The Lawrence kid did not look great.
Trevor Lawrence struggled.
He did struggle.
Trevor Lawrence struggled.
But
here's Joe Burrow after the game.
Yeah, smoking the cigar.
Yeah.
Kick back. Well, he's a graduate student. He does classes.
I think he's already graduated from graduate school, hasn't
he? He did classes online. He's not. I mean, sit back, enjoy it. I'd have a beer if I was him.
He graduated. That's how he got there. He graduated from Ohio State in 3 years, and still had 2 years of eligibility. Came down to LSU, played 2 years, and went to grad school down there. I think he's done, and that kid has accomplished a ton. He's going to sign a contract for about X number jillions of dollars, and did you hear whose cigars they were smoking?
No.
By the way. They were provided by one of the equipment managers on the team.
Okay.
KJ Malone is the equipment manager on the team.
Carl Malone?
Carl's boy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Carl runs a cigar company.
I'll be darned.
Owns a cigar company, so they handed out cigars to the entire LSU team and everybody, boxes and boxes of cigars, right? So they're in the locker room. They're all smoking cigars, having a good time. One guy from the Superdome comes down and says, "Excuse me,
no smoking.
Excuse me, there's no smoking in here. You are subject to arrest for smoking in here." And he wasn't forcibly removed, but he was removed very quickly. So
I think we'll be all right.
I think it's going to be okay. Carl Malone provided the cigars, and we were the national champions. And they're just a storybook ending for LSU. And another reminder, sharps are not always sharp.
Not always.
Sharps are not always
They're professional
sharp.
gamblers for a reason, but they're not always
They aren't always right. Professional gamblers, if you get 60% right, you're a pro gambler.
Yeah.
You're doing great. That means you lose 40.
Hey, I'm just saying, I was over that this year, so.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe it's me. Hey, and I hit it. I hit the game, and one thing that we talked about last week, we took the game line and the over-under.
Right.
Well, when we were doing the show, it was 69.5. Well, I waited until game time. Well, I got the over-under at 66.5. That game went to 67.
I was going to try to get you out of here before you sounded like you were bragging.
I want to brag. I want to brag. I hit the line. I hit the over-under. And I hit my parlay.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Give me them all.
I hit it. I only hit the one, but Lucas had a big night. Hey, we'll be right back. We're going to talk NFL. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Morton Building's annual sales event, Building Value Days, is going on now. If you're dreaming of a home and garage, farm storage building, insulated workshop, or even a horse barn or commercial facility, take advantage of discounted pricing on new buildings through February 29th. The quality of our materials, craftsmanship, and industry-leading warranty will ensure your satisfaction for generations to come. So don't delay. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com and learn how you can build for less during Building Value Days.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, My name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in. Lucas Vaughan here, the guest on our Take the Points show. And we've been talking about college football.
But it's over.
It's over. Oh, doggone. Well, what do you do?
On to the next.
On to the next. Next thing we're going to talk is about the NFC Championship game. Always a big fun time. It is this Sunday. I want to say it's the last game. Because it's in San Francisco and the other's in Kansas City.
Probably right. I don't know that for sure. But
I forget. But I tell you what we'll do. We'll check during the next break and just make sure who's who and when's when. Any surprise seeing the
3:00 KC's at 3:05?
Okay,
I see that time.
That makes
that game
that makes
time.
the other one
6:40. So.
Right. Eastern. So yeah, Kansas City's first and Niners are second. Any surprise? Packers knocking off the Seahawks and Niners. Just basically clobbering the Vikings.
Beat the Vikings pretty hand, 27-10. They looked solid at home.
It wasn't that close.
No, it really wasn't. It really was kind of an ugly game to watch on the Viking side of the ball. Not surprised with it.
8 first downs.
Yeah.
They had 6 first downs at about 10 minutes to go in the game. They were down 17 and had the ball on the 50, and Mike Zimmer decided to punt. That's when you knew game over.
Down 17, so they're down 3 scores.
Game over.
Yeah.
They are not coming back. So, the Vikings, they were beaten down by the Niners. Good defense by the Niners. I think I had that one right.
Yeah, I think we all hit San Fran on that one. I think we all got that one right.
Green Bay versus Seattle. I think I had that one right. I think I picked Seattle to cover, but they didn't. They covered, but they didn't win.
Well, they didn't cover. It depends on what you got it at because they lost by 5.
I didn't make the bet.
Yeah, they lost by 5. Some lines had them at 4 or 4.5. I didn't say at 5.
Right. That's right. They didn't cover. That's right.
They went for 2 and didn't get it, which really was upsetting to me.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, Seattle came back in that ball game, but Green Bay held on. 2 big third down conversions.
Well, the other thing the folks were wondering about is maybe if Seattle should have kept the ball and tried for it on 4th down instead of punting it away with 3 minutes to go, and you got 3 timeouts.
I think it was the right call.
I did too.
I think it was the right call.
I thought. I was kind of thinking, you're going to have to count on your defense at some point, and that's what Pete Carroll was trying to do, and the defense just didn't hold up.
They put them in situations to get off the field, and on 3rd down, they just could not make the stop they needed.
Yeah.
Even though I really think his arm was down short. I think he was a half yard short, but didn't matter.
On the Jimmy Graham.
When I thought he was short, looking at the replay,
I thought he was short too.
But I guess there just wasn't enough to change it from what was called on the field.
That's the thing, though. The yellow line isn't on the field.
Yep.
The referees don't see that yellow line. It's not there, and they put it where they've been trained. However, the thing is, some referees, they just are willy-nilly about wherever they're going to put it.
They kind of walk into a diagonal and then stop.
It's kind of tricky, like when a punt goes shanked out of bounds.
Yeah,
and then you try to figure out.
Maybe here.
You know how that works. you know how they do that, by the way, don't you?
No.
The white hat referee stands and holds his arm up from his position and watches the guy coming down the sideline. See, the guy coming down the sideline he's got his arm up showing the white hat where he's walking, and whenever the white hat thinks that he has reached the angle that the ball went out of bounds, white hat drops his hand.
White hat in the middle of the field with a horrible angle at the ball.
White hat's behind the punter.
Man.
White hat's behind the punter a little bit off to the right.
Okay.
So that's why, that's how they figure that. And
Not exact science, then, is it?
It's not terrifically exact. Neither is that first down marker thing. And that's what, folks say, well, we do have these small little microchips.
Oh, absolutely. This shouldn't be a question at all. I mean, that should be there.
We do have these small little microchips that can tell you.
Sew it right into the
when
seam,
something crosses. They're using it in soccer. They've been using it in tennis for 20 years.
Yeah.
They've been using it in soccer at the World Cup the last two. If something crosses the line, it's a goal. If something doesn't, it's not. But American football, baby, we are.
Nah, they need that. They need that in there.
It's all subjective anyway. Oh well, anyway, we digress. This Sunday night, it's going to be San Francisco hosting the Green Bay Packers. San Francisco's a 7.5-point favorite. How do you like the Niners? How do you like the Packers?
Listen, the Niners look good. The Niners, destroyed the Packers earlier in the year at San Fran also. I don't know what that score was, but it wasn't close. There we go. 38-7, November 24th.
Yeah.
38-7. I know we're in the playoffs. Things are going to be tighter, but I'm still on the 49ers here. I see the 49ers getting there again. So 7.5 points.
7.5 points, a lot of points.
It is, and that half point is.
And Aaron Rodgers had a heck of a ball game on Sunday.
He had an okay ball game. He always has a fine ball game.
28-23 final. Or
Seattle's defense is not the 49ers defense either.
Well, they've got 49ers have the best player, one of the best players from Seattle. At least he'll tell you he's the best.
Oh, Sherman?
Richard Sherman. Yeah. He's certainly going to tell you
he had a pick in the last game too. So
he did. I'm with you. I think the Niners. I think the Niners defense is just going to shut down. The Packers. You saw how the Vikings, Dalvin Cook ran wild against New Orleans, right? New Orleans got a pretty solid defense. Yep. Then he goes up against the Niners, and he got nothing. He got nothing. Well, Aaron Jones isn't as good as Dalvin Cook. He's okay. The line for the Packers is okay. Aaron Jones is not as good as Dalvin Cook, and I see Aaron Jones going nowhere fast.
Which is going to put it in Aaron Rodgers'
hands, and Aaron Rodgers has like one receiver.
Yeah,
he's got
Devontae Adams.
You got Devontae Adams, and that's going to be a tricky business for them to be able to get room. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another break here. We're going to come back. We're going to give you our picks. We're going to give you the other boys' picks, and then we're going to talk about the AFC. Taking this break back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Morton Building's annual sales event, Building Value Days, is going on now. If you're dreaming of a home and garage, farm storage building, insulated workshop, or even a horse barn or commercial facility, take advantage of discounted pricing on new buildings through February 29th. The quality of our materials, craftsmanship, and industry-leading warranty will ensure your satisfaction for generations to come. So don't delay. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com and learn how you can build for less during Building Value Days.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Which you're going.
Which I'm
collect.
gonna,
yeah, there you go. There you go. Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Let's give the picks for the Niners, and then let's talk. Well, I just gave it away, didn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't say picks for Niners Packers. Yeah. I said picks for Niners.
It's a unanimous sweep, which is a kiss of death around here.
Yeah, we have foretold the future. We all pick the Niners to cover 7.5,
and the under 45.
And we're picking the under 45. All four of us. That's a make your wagers accordingly.
So if you really want to bet on the Packers, you go right ahead. But,
don't let us stop you. Don't let us be stopping you at all.
We'll tell you we told you so too.
Yeah, there you go. At 2:30, I think, or 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, it's Kansas City at home against the Tennessee Titans, the Miracle Tennessee Titans.
Blah.
Not Miracle.
It was Miracle, all right.
Well, they're okay. They're a good team. What are you looking at in this game? I mean, Kansas City just miraculously overcame a 24-point lead.
Frustratingly, when you have plus 10 and you're up 24-0, yeah.
I had minus 10. That was okay.
Yeah, well, you weren't when it's 24-0, were you?
No, I'd already given up on it.
Yeah, I'd already
spent that money.
I was on Amazon. I was looking. I was like, all right, what am I going to buy with this windfall? And Kansas City, when they decided it was time to score, well, it was 24-0 at the beginning of the second quarter, and then
they got some help from Bill O'Brien.
Oh, man.
Bill O'Brien,
man.
God bless him, the Houston coach. How does he still have a job?
I don't know. That's frustrating.
I guess
bad.
I know how he still has a job. There's no single cantankerous owner down there in Houston anymore. He passed away this year or last year, and he's not going to go crazy. So Bill O'Brien still has a job. And
he's allowed to go for
another year to ruin Deshaun Watson's career. God bless him. You've got Deshaun Watson, one of the best quarterbacks, top 4 or 5 quarterbacks.
I think he's a great quarterback. Yeah,
and you've got DeAndre Hopkins, top
couple
2 to 3 receivers, and poof, off it goes.
Oh, it went poof
on a punt.
Yeah,
on a
fake punt
and
on their side of the field,
up 17.
Yeah,
he's up 17 points and he fakes a punt. Now, granted, I understand you're at Kansas City. You know you got to score, but you don't do that.
Yeah, you just gave him an extremely short field, and you gave the ball to Mahomes, which he capitalized on quickly.
What, 2 plays or something like maybe 3 plays? Okay, so we'll quit dancing on the grave of the Houston Texans and Lucas's bet on the Houston Texans. Sorry,
I hit my over, but
you hit your over by halftime.
KC hit my over.
The Titans are an entirely different animal altogether. Their defense is playing well, and Derrick Henry is running the ball like nobody in years in the playoffs.
You know, Mike Vrabel, at what he's put together with the defense and the way this team's right. 2 games in a row, Tannehill has not thrown for 100 yards. In this day and age where the ball is Mahomes and whatever slung around the field, they've got 2 playoff wins on the road in New England and in Baltimore, and he's thrown for less than 100 yards in each game.
The number 3 seed and the number 1 seed.
Yep.
And now they're playing the number 2 seed.
Yeah. And they've really honestly rolled both of those teams.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, granted, the New England game was 14-13 until the last play or so of the game. It was tight. But there was no doubt who was winning that game, who controlled that football game. That was all Titans.
Yeah.
From the second quarter on, that was all Titans.
And then they went into Baltimore, and that game was controlled from the word go, honestly, too. Yeah. I mean, Tennessee has been the most impressive team in the playoffs so far.
They have been outstanding. They've done outstanding yeoman work. I can't say enough nice things about the Tennessee Titans before I tell you that I really like Kansas City. Kansas City is a 10-point favorite in this game, right?
7.5.
Oh, I'm sorry, 7.5-point favorite. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Weeze.
May as well be 10. I'd take that too.
I was about to say, really the difference of 7.5 and 10? It's not that big.
It's about 2 minutes. For Patrick Mahomes, and Kelsey's healthy this week. That was the thing. Kelsey wasn't healthy last week.
He may not, but he had a nice game though.
Yeah. He had a nice day. Tyreek Hill went out early. He came back and played.
Not disappointed with him being out.
I bet you were.
I don't like him.
He's back now, though. I mean, he came back out and played. He's a go-getter.
He's a bad human being.
Well, he might be that too. But a lot of football players are, as are a lot of baseball players. Speaking of that, we'll talk about that in a little bit. About baseball players being bad human beings. Kansas City at home.
Yeah.
What's the weather? Have we heard what the weather?
I think all that front's moving through, so I don't know that
should be pretty pleasant.
Yeah, by Sunday, I think it should be. It's going to be cool, but I don't think they're going to have to worry about any rain, snow, or anything else.
Not going to have to worry about one of those negative 10,
I don't
40
believe so.
Mile an hour wind days like they've had in Kansas City before for some games. So the weather ought to be nice, which is if you've got the dial going back and forth, weather nice is Kansas City's direction.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry. Can Kansas City's defense contain Derrick Henry?
They're going to have to figure out a way to. I mean, they're going to have to make Tannehill beat them.
Yeah.
Here earlier in the year, Tennessee went into KC and won 35-32.
Right.
Tannehill had a couple passing touchdowns, but Henry also had another big game with a couple touchdowns.
What else is good in Tennessee's favor? We saw it this weekend. The Kansas City Chiefs, they don't mind giving up a score here or there. Mm-hmm. They'll give one up, and that's what happened in that Titans game. I watched it 3 months ago or 2 months ago. They basically, we'll catch them. They give up a score. No big deal. We'll catch them. They just didn't catch them.
They think they can outscore anyone.
They think they can outscore
And honestly, they're probably right most of the time.
Yeah. Well, they had 32 that day.
Yeah.
And that went to the over. What is the over-under on the game this
It's Sunday? 52. Actually, I think currently it is 53. It's gone up. It started at 52, opened at 52, and it's been bet up to 53 right now.
The Chiefs score a ton of points. What are our boys picking here?
Weeze, he's on Tennessee. He's on Tennessee. He thinks the defense is solid. I think more than anything, he thinks it's 7.5 points is too many on it, and I agree with him. Me and Weeze are the same as far as taking Tennessee plus the 7.5.
You're both taking the under as well. Huh?
Weeze is taking the under. I'm going to take the over in that game.
Okay.
53. It is a lot of points, but I just don't think, as good as Tennessee's defense is, you're going to be able to hold KC to 14
21.
or 17 or 20. I think it's going to beat them, you're going to have to score with them some. Jamie, he's on KC in the over, so he's going to give the 7.5, take the over 53.
I'm on Kansas City as well. Did I take the over as well?
Took the over on it too. So
see, 53 points. I figured the way I'm figuring, I'm guessing that Kansas City will give up one of those cheapy touchdowns like they tend to, one or two of them, and Titans will earn one or two of them, and I'm figuring Kansas City to win 31-21. What's that?
That one get there. 24. There you go. 31-24.
Well, then I don't win.
34-24. You think they win by around 10? They score enough to cover the over.
I think they win by 10-ish or so.
And I could see that too, but I'm going to stick with my 7.5 points.
Well, that's understandable. So now you have it, folks. We have foretold the future. We all are in agreement, unanimity on the NFC, split on the AFC. Again, make your own choices. We're going to come back. We're going to see if we can't get some signals from beyond the camera. Maybe
I think I heard a trash can.
Did you hear a trash can?
Somebody's beating on it.
Oh, that's not even loud enough. Boom, boom, boom.
What, sinker?
3 is three's a slider.
Okay, slider.
3's a slider. 2's a curve. 1's a fastball. 3's a slider.
All right.
Yeah, glad to help in any way I can. We'll be back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Morton Building's annual sales event, Building Value Days, is going on now. If you're dreaming of a home and garage, farm storage building, insulated workshop, or even a horse barn or commercial facility, take advantage of discounted pricing on new buildings through February 29th. The quality of our materials, craftsmanship, and industry-leading warranty will ensure your satisfaction for generations to come. So don't delay. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com and learn how you can build for less during Building Value Days.
That's how he put it in the. That's how he put it in the press conference. We have to be very careful. Carlos Beltran's over there. Welcome back, folks. We do appreciate you tuning in to Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's a Take the Points edition today. Bruce Dickey here, Lucas Vaughan here, and we are talking about all things sports. Big day Monday. Not only was there the big football game, the national championship game, about 1 o'clock, I was having lunch with my lovely wife, and I came. I whenever I do that, I'm a doting, loving. We have a doting, loving relationship, so I turn my phone off. Okay. And I don't check my phone. And I got outside and I got back in my car and I turned my phone on and kaboom! It was just blowing up with all kinds of stuff. What is the world is going on? Well, all of a sudden, this was before they fired Hinch. The Astros got hit with the penalties. Do you think the penalties were enough, severe enough, not enough?
Are they over? Are they done with now?
Yeah, for the Astros are done. The Astros penalty was
probably not enough.
Year suspension for the manager, year suspension for the GM, $5 million fine, and then no first or second round picks for the next 2 years.
That's pretty. All right, that's pretty steep. I'll give them that.
Steep.
That's a steep, but they cost people World Series, and
the LA Dodgers are. The LA Dodger fans don't think that's enough.
I don't know what else do you take from them? Do you make them say, all right, you didn't win the World Series? It doesn't matter. It's over with anyway.
Yeah, you can't take away the World Series. You can't. You really.
What else do you take from them?
You really can't take. I mean, how do you take away the World Series?
Death penalty.
The only other thing.
SMU style.
That could happen. Well, yeah, probably. There's too much money.
Yeah.
The only other thing that they could do, and there was also a lot of consternation about this, is suspend players.
Yeah.
They had players they knew were involved.
But the coaches knew about it. I don't think you can suspend the players. The coaches knew. They were obviously
Well, Alex Cora set
doing
it up
this. Yeah.
in 17. All right, what we're talking about, what happened was the Astros had a camera out in center field shooting toward home plate, and trust me, cameras are getting better and better all the time. They could see the catcher's fingers going through his signals. And
They were old school with it, so
they were old school with it, and they would radio in, or no, they were looking at a monitor.
they were looking at the monitor of the feed.
They had the feed just down the steps of the dugout, the monitor of the feed, and they had a trash can back there that they're boom, boom for a curveball, boom for a fastball. And, hey, it does help, apparently.
Yeah. If you know what pitch is coming, you can sit on a curveball if you know it's coming.
Sit on a curve. That's exactly right. Now, it probably a little bit doesn't help much against a guy like Jordan Hicks, who's throwing fastballs all the time, but it's probably pretty good against the trickier, the craftier, let's call them.
Yeah. The Adam Wainwrights of the world.
Yeah, the guys who have to be crafty. So an hour after that, the Houston owner, Jim Crane, fires the manager, fires the GM.
I think you've got to.
Which, yeah,
I think that
you weren't gonna leave them hanging for a year, but while you bring in another guy, and then what we're gonna do, bring this guy back later. Actually, that's happened before.
Yeah.
Leo DeRocher was suspended for a year back in the 1940s. Whenever Jackie Robinson played his first year, he should have been playing for Leo DeRocher, but he actually was playing for another guy because DeRocher was suspended, and then they brought DeRocher back in 48.
I don't remember that.
Just a little history lesson. I do. Well, I don't remember it personally. But, all right, so you think it was enough? Do you think the Red Sox get hit worse? Red Sox. Okay, so there was clearly some inkling. We're talking about 2017.
So the 2017 bench coach was
Alex Cora. Yankees played the Yankees played the Astros in the ALCS tight contest, 6 games or 5 or 7 games, and lost at the end at Houston. Okay. There was clearly some thought that there might have been some funny business going on because Major League Baseball came out with a decree in December of 17 reinforcing the rule. Say there is no technical use for sign stealing.
Right.
Sign stealing. Move ahead 6 months. Cora gets the job with Boston.
Yeah, head coach.
Manager of Boston. And they get in trouble. They've been busted already in 17 for wearing Apple watches and having stuff signaled to the watch. And, they get in trouble again. Now they're under surveillance or they're under investigation again for this. How hard do you think the Red Sox get hit?
If they've
already fired Alex Cora today.
Yeah, if they've already been warned about shenanigans, you like that?
I do like shenanigans.
Then they're going to get hit really, really hard. If they've been warned and they went ahead and did it again,
they were warned and they went ahead and did it again.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened. How much harder can you hit it to?
$5
million is the limit.
And where?
$5 million is the Major League constitutional limit.
You can't. I mean, I don't know where else you hit them.
You go deeper. You take away more draft picks. You take away. I don't know what else you take.
Yeah,
away.
I mean, what? I mean, and I'm sure there's something out there they can do. International signing bonuses, draft picks,
international signing,
something.
Don't let them sign anybody.
I mean, there's more they can take away, but man. Yeah, well, you got to hit them somewhere and make a statement.
That's coming up. That's going to be hitting the news probably within the next week or two.
Yep.
I'm guessing as Alex Cora was fired. Hey, we've run out of time.
That was quick.
That did burn off in a hurry. Hey, have fun this weekend, folks. I'm not going to be here next week. All political next week. Running a bunch of repeats of candidates. Learn your candidates.
No, I'm not political. Absolutely.
Thanks, Lucas.
Thanks, Bruce.
We'll see y'all next time.